FIFA has withdrawn its threat to ban Nigeria from international competition. It brings to an end a football crisis that began 4 years ago. FIFA says it has assurances that the legitimate leadership of Nigeria's Football Federation has been restored and is in full control of its officers. NFF President Amaju Pinnick had been deposed following a court order declaring his rival Chris Giwa as head of the football body. FIFA rules prohibit government interference in Football Federation's operations. Nigeria have now been cleared to resume their Africa Cup of Nations qualifying program. The Super Eagles are scheduled to play the Seychelles next month. Let's now go to Lagos to discuss this further. CGTN's Deji Badmus is joining me from Lagos. Deji, you predicted earlier, though, that the ban would not be imposed. So how did Nigerian authorities and FIFA arrive at this decision?
Well, basically what the Nigerian authority did was to write to FIFA that it recognizes the leadership and the leadership of Amaju Pinnick and his board. Not a surprise at all. Look, Beatrice, football is a religion in this country, arguably the first religion in this country. And then for a sport that is considered a religion in this country and you're going into an election year, it just would have been practically, it wouldn't have made sense at all for the government to allow the ban to happen because it was going to be used as a campaign tool against the government. So it's just a no-brainer that the ban was not going to be imposed, that the government was not going to allow it. And so that's the reason why the government had to write to FIFA before the deadline expired that Amaju Pinnick is a recognized leader of the NFF and that he would be allowed to operate freely.
Well, Nigeria is meant to hold a Football Federation elections sometime next month. How is this development likely to affect the process, though? Are Amaju Pinnick and Chris Giwa both expected to run for that top job again?
Well, Amaju Pinnick, I'm definitely sure is going to run again. He's indicated his interest. But for Chris Giwa, he would not be eligible to take part in that election because as we speak today, Beatrice, Chris Giwa is serving a 5-year worldwide ban imposed on him by the NFF and, of course, recognized by FIFA and CAF. So Chris Giwa is under suspension. That suspension, I think, will end by 2021. He is not eligible to take part in that election. As a matter of fact, he's not supposed to take part in any footballing activities at all. But for Amaju Pinnick, definitely, I think he'll be seeking a second term because the constitution, the law of the NFF allows him to seek a second term. And I think he would be doing that. But for Chris Giwa, no way.
All right. Deji Badmus joining us there from Lagos with that update on Nigeria's Football Federation.